Here with another alternative Christyosity. This time, Barnes Courtney.
Ooh.
Hello.
Hey.
Okay, so you're very new to almost everyone. You just sort of broke out on the scene. Would it be fair to say the end of 2015, beginning of 2016?
Yeah, I think so.
Can you explain how this all started for you? Because you've been doing music since you were younger, but it took this long for you to sort of get traction.
Don't rub it in. Jesus Christ.
That's how all musicians are, though, don't you think? It doesn't happen like that.
No, it's been a long time. I've been doing it for about 10 years, actually. But this project in particular, I'd lost my record deal with Island, and I was working in a computer store, amongst other odd jobs. And I got a call from my young manager at the time, and he was very excited. And he was like, "Oh my God, Barnes, you'll never leave this, but Bradley Cooper's chosen your song for a film called Burnt. It's going to be played all over the world." And I was like, "What? No, it's not." You know, I'd already been supremely downtrodden and was kind of ready to curl up into a ball and, you know, just accept the impending death that was coming my way. But no, it was true. And then the next week I found myself flying out to Los Angeles and choosing the scene of the film that the song was going to be in.
And which song is this of yours?
It's called Fire.
Okay, that's the single right now that
single.
everyone's heard. Now, correct me if I'm wrong, but Fire actually has some non-traditional instruments in it.
Yeah, well, when I was doing it, there was a lot of like found percussion. So there's like you know, like hits on a filing cabinet in the hallway, and scissor snips. And it's not like anybody's gonna listen to it and be like, "Oh, well done, you put some scissor snips in there. I really enjoyed that." But it adds like a sort of subtle texture, I think, to the track that makes it sound a little bit sort of in its own space.
Now, for the recording process for Fire or Glitter and Gold, was it all you doing all the instruments and file cabinet playing?
Yeah, I mean, I don't like to blow my own trumpet, but I'm a pretty fantastic file cabinet player.
Okay.
I can do that a lot. If you got any friends, any ladies who are interested in my skills, then just pass them my number, because I can play all their furniture.
Can you do a little example on our furniture?
Yeah. I mean, it's usually better
With that
than
face, I mean, I like it.
Well, the face was just for you guys.
Sexy face.
This is literally the face I make when I make love. It's pretty. I mean, by myself.
Now, with all of your tracks, how many do you have out right now?
Let's see, I got Hands, Glitter and Gold, Fire, Goodbye John Smith. So 4.
And the EP is coming.
The EP's here, I think.
It's here.
It's here. It's here. It's on Spotify and iTunes, I think, as well. So
Okay.
you can download it or listen to it. Or just ignore it, whatever. You know,
I think they should
what's good.
download it and listen to it and enjoy some of the, would it be fair to say, tribal-like influences in some of your songs? Is that a fair commentary?
Yeah, I think so. I like that you picked up on that, because when I do some of the vocals, I pretend to be a Native American man to myself. I don't tell anybody this because I think I'd be accused of cultural appropriation. But yeah, that's cool.
Speaking of cultural things, you're British, but you grew up in America, so where do you identify?
I don't know. I just kind of feel like I'm somewhere in the mid-Atlantic. Yeah.
Somewhere over the pond.
Yeah, I know. People in England said that I sounded like a dude from an Irish boy band when I first came over there.
Because you have a little bit of an accent, but
like
not
twinge.
entirely.
Yeah, exactly.
So, do you have dual citizenship?
No, I should have had that sorted out, shouldn't I? I don't know.
So where are you a citizen of? The U.S. or?
The UK.
The UK.
Yeah, so I'm stuck over there.
Okay.
But it's nice. No, we have lots of nice things in London. We have Marmite. I was just talking to your man over there about Marmite and beans and toast. I mean,
Tea.
tea.
Crumpets.
It's all good. I mean, technically tea is Chinese. But I think most of the stuff that we have that's good is actually taken from other cultures. But it's cool. You know, we're doing our thing.
You brought some good things to other cultures too. I mean, that's a whole nother conversation for another day,
I mean,
though.
we stole artifacts from all over the world. We did a really good job.
So the EP's out. Is there an LP coming? Touring? What else is in the horizon?
So the album's gonna come out in a couple of months, and then
Album name?
I don't know. I'm not sure. What do you think?
Oh, don't ask me.
No idea. I don't know.
We could brainstorm later, ask everyone for input.
Yeah, I'll probably just put a picture of my face on the front of it.
And just self-titled.
Yeah, just like that.
With the squinty eyes.
I don't have
The
squinty
sexy
eyes.
face.
What are you talking about?
You do that. You do the sexy
I have
face.
wide
in your photos.
breadth, beautiful eyes.
Are they blue or green?
I don't know.
I can't really tell. Maybe they're gray.
This is
Hazel?
how dare you say my eyes are gray? This is like an Elton John song, only like a really harsh one.
So, how many places in America have you been to? You're going across the country right now.
God, I can't even remember. Life is just a constant blur of different places. I'm not a very self-aware person. I once won an award at school called the I'm Not Aware of What Planet I'm On award.
Isn't that what makes you a great musician and a great artist, though?
That's what I keep telling everybody, but no one believes me.
I mean, Bowie was from another planet, and he was fantastic.
Right? Yeah.
So, you know,
If I could
there's
be,
nothing wrong with that.
Yeah, I'm not sure if I'm quite as good as Bowie, but if I could be like half as good as Bowie, that'd be cool.
That'd be awesome. I think you're half as good.
Well, okay, just keep telling everyone that, and then we'll just see how it goes. He's at least half as good as Bowie, I guess.
No, I actually think you're really awesome. And the cool thing about you, and you would obviously have to correct me if I've got this mistaken, but you put together Fire on your own from 2 different recordings of the track, correct?
Yeah, so I couldn't get back into the studio with either producer, so I like took the 2 MP3s from the 2 different producers and spent like 10 hours in Starbucks trying to, because they're 2 different tempos, so trying to crossfade them so they worked out, and that's literally what's out now.
Is an MP3 that you put together inside of Starbucks
Yeah.
that became the single that you hear on the radio, on Spotify, everywhere.
And it happened, I said to my manager, because it was so quick, the turnaround, that I didn't have time to finish it. And I was like, well, I wrote, another couple of lyrics for the second verse, can I put it in? He's like, it's already fucking on radio. So that was that.
It's too late. So, is that why when you do the song live, the tempo's slightly quicker than the actual recorded version of the song?
That is entirely deliberate, yes.
Explain.
I'm not a very good musician.
That is not even true.
No, I just think I just speed it up because I get excited. That's why my guitar's full of holes, because I hit it a lot.
Is that what all the tape's for?
Yeah, you thought that was a pretty aesthetic choice.
I thought it was to muffle when you hit the drum, or hit it to make it sound more like a drum.
Let's go with that one. That sounds good. Yeah, I like that one.
But there's actually holes in your guitar.
There's cracks in it, because you're not supposed to hit acoustic guitars with your fist. That's not what they're for.
Mm.
Yeah, don't do that.
Now, I saw you at South by Southwest a few months ago, one-man banding it. Are you going to take other musicians out on the road with you?
Yeah, eventually that's the plan. But, I haven't sold any records yet, and the guys at Capitol want me to take a band around because they're horrible, money-grubbing, tight-fisted cretins. Oh, sorry, Tony. Hi, how you doing?
So eventually you'll have a band, but for now, it's just you and your guitar.
Just me and my guitar, yeah.
Will you get like a little kick drum on the floor maybe, and so you stop breaking your instruments?
Yeah, maybe. I mean, if you want to be all tech about it. But,
that's a thing, right?
That's a thing. Yeah, people do that.
How many instruments do you play?
I play a little bit of piano and like harmonica. But,
Were you classically trained on
no,
piano
I
at
mean,
all?
I couldn't even play guitar that well before this project. I used to sort of write on it in my room and like bumble around, but I really had to learn it for this Barnes Courtney thing.
But you said you were previously signed under another umbrella.
I'd write songs, but when I performed live, it was just me and a microphone.
Really?
Yeah, just like prancing around the stage like the Sugar Plum Fairy.
So did you start out maybe being like a poet of some sort when you were little?
I mean, if you could call writing like poems about yodelers at the age of 7 a poet, then I guess. Yeah, I'd write little things. I write little songs to myself, and there's pictures of me like as a 3-year-old child with my teddy bears all lined up singing to them.
Oh, that's
Do you
awesome.
remember those spring microphones from the 90s, like the big plastic ones? They have the
With the
springs, like-
orange on top?
Yeah.
Yes.
That was my life.
Everyone had the Fisher-Price microphone.
Mm-hmm.
Now-
Wow, the one that connects to the tape recorder.
Yep,
I have one of those, yeah.
it's a thing. But you're not an 80s child.
No, I'm a 90s kid.
Wow.
I'm very young.
I keep getting older and they keep staying the same age.
I know, you guys gotta stop looking at me like that. You gotta get a court order or something.
So you started singing at a young age.
Yeah.
Were you all self-taught with singing, or did you have lessons?
I was self-taught and very proud of it until I got on the same management as the Struts. And then I went to see one of their shows and realized how much Luke's voice kicked my ass, And I was like, right, this has got to change. So from then on, I went to lessons twice a week, practiced every day for an hour for about 3 years.
What does it involve? Do you have any weird fun phrases that you do when you're warming up or
I remember being
practicing?
I was at my girlfriend's house at the time when I was first doing these lessons, and like we just met. I remember walking around going, gay, 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 gay. And I'm like, gay, 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 gay. And her dad just comes around the corner like, gay. Hi.
It's amazing. So what else do you want everyone to know about you? Barnes Courtney, fresh on the scene.
Fresh on the scene.
And we're learning about you for the first time.
Yep. Oh, was that a question?
Yeah, well, what do you want? Like, if you had a couple things to say about yourself, what would you want people to know?
I want people to know that I'm not as sweaty as I look. I'm a very nice man who is worthy of some sweet loving, and I might look unobtainable because I'm on a stage, but you know what, ladies? You should come approach me anyway, because I got a lot to give.
This was so the right platform to give that speech on. That was the correct use of your soapbox, sir. I approve. And I just want to comment on one thing, and this might be a little bit weird, but your right hand, it says hand he plays with, and it's got the longer nails so you could play guitar with it, correct?
These are normal man nails. I don't know what you're talking about.
But look at your other hand.
Oh, okay, yeah, you got me.
Got you.
I did that for you. I thought you'd appreciate it. You know, to show you that I'm in touch with my feminine side.
Your ring's pretty rad, too.
Thank you. Thank you.
It's awesome.
It's from the great. Okay, so these are my lady nails. So I spoke about these at South by Southwest. It was basically because I was wearing my fingernails down to these little bloody stubs, and my friend at the time was like,
babes, why don't you just like go to the nail salon and like get your nails done?
So, you know, I went and got them done to make my fingernails stronger.
And it works.
It does, yeah.
That's how we make magic.
I'm still trying to kind of convince people that this is the new way, but I think it's gonna catch on.
You're a trendsetter. It's cool.
Right?
And you're British, so you can do what you want.
But I have an American accent, but I can pretend.
Please pretend. With
Listen,
the British
mate, what you need to do is get yourself a pair of lady nails. Nothing tastes manly like a set of 5 little acrylic nails. It's really good. You can make little drum sounds on the back of people's backs at night. Are you awake, darling? Can you feel my smooth nails caressing you to your early sleep? Are the trade winds carrying you off to dreamland, my sweet?
Were you always the Joker growing up?
What do you mean? I'm a very serious man.
No, you're pretty.
I am I'm a hard-hitting
I'm going to
musician.
disagree with you.
Yeah, I was a class clown kind of guy.
I like that.
Yeah.
Does that show up in your music at all?
Yeah, but they won't let me play any of that stuff.
Well, there's still time for that. We'll talk to the record label guy. He's hiding in the corner right now.
Okay, yeah.
Well, Barnes Courtney, final question before we let you go. 3 albums in your collection, record collection, that you're listening to.
Right now, I'm really into Father John Misty's new record, I Love You Honey Bear. I think that's an amazing album.
Mm-hmm.
I've been re-listening to Sleigh Bell's Treats album. That was insanely good. And a little bit of Nevermind as well.
Ah, nice. Kurt was kind of your initial inspiration. Sorry for...
Yeah, he's a pretty saucy man muffin, that Kurt Cobain.
Yes, he is. Barnes Courtney, the EP is out. Thank you for joining Alternative CHRISTYosities today. Appreciate it.
Sweet.
Okay, so people in the corner, what are we taking out, leaving in?